So we're going to move on yet again on Sunday. Another 3 o'clock kickoff. And we've got Leeds.
2 o'clock in the UK though, isn't it? It's 2 o'clock
sorry, yes, 2 o'clock in the UK.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Good spot.
Yeah. Good shout, mate.
Somebody got at me last week for doing all the GMT and BST things.
Yeah, could have had people going to the match at the wrong time. Sorry. So we've got Leeds United at home at Elden Road.
Yeah.
And they're going to be playing Leicester City. What do we think about that?
No. I think this. I'm gonna give this one to you to start with.
Nothing to do with it.
No.
Okay.
Nothing to do with it.
That's skin of the game. Not even your mate Tony. He's a big Leeds fan.
Yeah, well, that's why I'm going last.
All right. Yeah, Leeds. Good result out last time in a way, beating Norwich away from home. They've struggled to find the form of last season. We've all been talking about that all season. But they are starting to sort of string a few results together actually now. Leicester, I think, have had, by their standards, a very poor season so far.
I think so too. Yeah.
And as you said last week, they were lucky to beat Brentford.
Yeah.
And these, they beat Man United, and I think I joked that, they weren't against much there. But I think one result here and there isn't really what Leicester are about. They've been really actually quite a consistent team in previous seasons, but they're not there at the moment. For whatever reason, they're not there. Maybe it's people coming back from injury, because they have actually got a lot of the players back from injury, just maybe getting match fit. But I think they're still a better team than Leeds. Yeah. But Leeds are at home.
Leeds have had a lot of injuries as well.
They have. Yeah, not to take away from Leeds at all, but just in terms of form. But I think Leicester are now coming back a little bit to their form. Obviously, Arsenal panned them. It absolutely pasted them in the first half last time out. Brilliant Arsenal performance. One of Shah's.
Thank you very much.
One of Shah's sort of like you were saying you didn't know which Arsenal was going to turn up. Well, the right Arsenal turned up.
The right one.
And they absolutely took Leicester to the cleaners in the first half, and then held on basically for the 2-0. Yeah. But I think Leicester a bit stronger than Leeds, but Leeds being at home, I'm going to go for a draw.
My man?
I think I'm going to go for a Leicester win. I think Leeds are clawing back. I think, Bielsa ball and all that. It's kind of coming back a bit. But, and like I say, they've had injuries. But I think Leicester City are I think they're just going to pip them. I just don't think Leeds are good enough at the minute to beat Leicester. Simple as that.
So you're on.
Sorry, teammate. Leicester gonna do you, boy. You know what I mean? Okay, I can't see Leeds winning this one. Now,
greetings to Sardinia, by the way.
Greetings to the island. But sorry, mate. Leicester all the way, bro.
Mate, you did predict that Norwich would beat Leeds last time out as well, so I think there's a bit of a theme running here, basically, isn't there?
Well, I might be bringing him luck. I don't know. But
yeah, all right, yeah. Keep on with the curse, if you like.
Yeah, no,
The
curse for the other teams.
No, Leicester will be too strong for them.
So will we move on to the next game?
Yeah,
it's the last game of the weekend.
Now, the last game of the weekend on Sunday. This is for me, it's quite an exciting one, because it basically says West Ham at home, and they're playing Liverpool.
This is second versus fourth at the moment. Or fourth versus second is the right way around to say it, I guess.
Yeah. And wow, what a job Mr. Moyes has been doing at West Ham, eh?
Absolutely. So go with the flow.
Well, the way I look at it, we talked briefly before, and it's kind of odd, a manager who got sacked from West Ham United for apparently being crap.
Well, not up to the expectations of the senior management, shall we say.
Let's say. Eventually finds his way back, And
via not a very successful period in Spain.
a very terrible period in Spain, to be fair. But I think we both said before, it was kind of, it seemed like it was, you said that it was kind of like desperation to bring him back in.
They had Pellegrini in, didn't they? Pellegrini hadn't really done very much with him. And I think they were kind of looking at relegation a little bit last year.
A little bit, yeah.
You know, maybe
Toying
looking
with
over,
it.
certainly looking over the shoulder at it anyway.
Yeah.
And yeah, thought we need a solid manager, and there he was.
And so the man they sacked, he's come back in, and I tell you what, we're talking about turning corners. I mean, David Moyes has
Brilliant at Everton.
produced.
Brilliant at Everton. Crap at Man United. Never really given a chance at Man United. In fairness, as well. You know, he inherited a pretty poor team at Manchester United.
Yeah.
Albeit they were champions, but they were poor champions.
Be fair to him.
Yeah.
He had to walk in and fill the shoes of Alex
Oh,
Ferguson.
Manchester United is arguably the greatest manager. I mean, most people agree now he is.
Yeah.
Matt Busby obviously will get into that argument, but you know, it's
No, but I honestly take my hat off to David Moyes for even.
Well, Ferguson recommended him. But you know, he'd had 10 years at Everton, done really reasonably well with them. That, you know, got them, you know, on the door into Europe a few times. You know, obviously there was very little investment in Everton in that period. They were more of a selling club. And then off to Man United. Not really given a fair chance in my view. And then off to West Ham, sacked, Spain, comes back. You think he's done. And he isn't.
He isn't.
He's been absolutely brilliant with them. Towards the end of last season, got them way out of looking over the shoulder about relegation, got them into a European place, and then this season, obviously, top four.
What do you think changed?
I don't know.
What changed?
I tell you what, it's a mystery to me. I really don't have an answer. Maybe he just came back a bit revived and sort of like came in. Maybe he was hurt by the Manchester United sacking and then went into West Ham and wasn't quite over that sacking. Went to Spain. Yeah, all right.
Wasn't over it.
Maybe it wasn't over. And then David Moyes. And then when he came back, he thought, right, this is me. I'm going to be the manager that I was at Everton again. And he's come back and done that.
Yeah, he's revived himself, hasn't he?
Yeah.
He's come back from the dead, basically, in a sense, as a coach. No.
Well, no one would touch him with a shitty pole, basically, would they?
Exactly,
other than West Ham, and look how it's worked out for them.
Well, I just think he saw this as an opportunity, and he just wanted to make his mark. I think he saw this as his last opportunity after his recent sackings, And based on that, whether he changed his management style or not, his interpersonal rapport with the players, I don't know. But it's not the David Moyes that was managing in Spain or was managing at West Ham, The
previous time.
Let's leave Man U out of it, because Man U, you can't take that into consideration. You can't go in, step into Alex Ferguson's shoes and not expect the pressure to be so heavy. I mean, I take my hat off to him that he did that. I wouldn't have done it. I would not have done it. You don't step into someone's shoes.
I might have done it for a few quid, you know what I mean?
No. That's a heavy, man. That's heavy. I'll get a few quid left.
I wouldn't have minded if I would lost 10 out of 10, you know what I mean, and then got sacked. A few
I would
quid.
have managed Manchester United.
That'd be absolutely perfect for me, wouldn't it?
No, after Sir Alex Ferguson, that's...
no, he was. It was unfair. It was unfair in a way.
That's a gangster move, yo. You know what I mean? So
anyway, we've talked about David Moyes and we haven't actually mentioned Liverpool, have we?
The game, I mean, obviously, you go on. I'll let you talk about Liverpool, because you were singing their praises last week. So
I mean, obviously Liverpool. I thought last season. I mean, I don't know what happened to them. They're back, and they're firing on all cylinders. They really are.
We were saying before that one of the things that's not quite like it was a couple of years ago is they're not as solid defensively. They're conceding a lot more goals.
That's true.
And what that is, the causes of that, because obviously now they've got the back four that they had pretty much in place that they had 2 years ago. But maybe just, players have sort of like started to get a bit more adventurous going forwards than they should do. Maybe getting a bit cocky. I don't know. But they're
working.
No, they're winning games and they're playing very good. Don't get me wrong, Liverpool are a very strong team. They are conceding goals. I mean, they conceded 2 against Brighton. They conceded 2 against City at home as well. And that 2 years ago did not happen at all. They basically just
They're conceding later goals, though, aren't they?
when they were scoring late goals 2 years ago.
Whereas I noticed this season, they're going ahead very quickly, and it's in the latter of the game they're conceding.
Yeah. So, you think maybe it's like a fitness issue, because obviously a lot of those players have been injured over long periods. There've been quite 2 very long-term injuries.
Yeah.
Trent Alexander-Arnold's already had an injury again this season, and maybe it's just match fitness. I know they're all tested and they're all of a certain level, but there's only so much you can test, and match fitness is a completely different thing. It's we all know that, having played sport.
I tell you what, I started this, so I'm going to give my prediction.
Go ahead.
And I'm going to go for a draw. I am. I'm going to go for a draw. Because I don't think West Ham are going to lie down. I think it might be a nice, a good battle to watch, a good game to watch. But I think it's going to end up a draw. That's me.
Okay, what about you?
I was edging on the side of draw as well. We were talking about it before while you're out, and I was edging on the side of draw, but I just think Liverpool have got a little bit too much. I think goal scoring wise, Salah obviously on fire at the moment.
He is,
and I just think they'll score a few too many goals for West Ham to keep it to a draw. So I think I'm going to go with a Liverpool win.
A Liverpool win, right?
This one is a difficult one, yeah. I'm thinking to myself, Liverpool win or a draw. I can't see West Ham winning it, but then I didn't see Crystal Palace beating Man City. I didn't see
That's
Brighton.
a 4th time you've mentioned that result.
I didn't see Brighton drawing with Liverpool, but I don't think anybody else saw that neither. So what are we talking about here? Look, both teams will score. I think both teams will score, yeah. And I think if it's going to be a draw, it'll be a score draw.
Yeah.
Okay. So
definitely. It's not going to be 0-0.
It's not going to be 0-0. That's
No way.
without a shadow of a doubt, yeah. I think it'll be how many mistakes on who makes the most mistakes in defence, okay? But I've got to go with Liverpool.
Yeah.
I'm an East Ender, love West Ham, what I mean?
One thing also in that is Liverpool play tonight, so this is Wednesday night. Liverpool play tonight, West Ham play tomorrow night in the Europa League as well. So Liverpool get an extra day's rest. And it is quite a tight one, this, because obviously got the international break, making this wasn't able to be a Monday night game.
Of course.
So maybe that will be the one that swings it a little bit as well, is the fact that West Ham have got a day's less rest.
Well, we shall see.
I remember a time, when they used to play like league games on a weekend and an international game on a Wednesday.
Yeah.
And then play.
It's all got a little bit.
We've
got 3 interruptions now this season, haven't we? It's like you're just getting started again, and then all of a sudden it's an international break. But this is the last one. Good luck to Wales and Scotland, because they really, they've got some really important games coming up over this international break. So we finished on Liverpool.
But you'll be covering, won't you?
I will definitely do something midway between.
So look out.
Midway
for
between.
He's a World Cup qualifier boy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get all the great jobs. I had to watch Man United again this weekend.
He's very good at it, though. He's very good at it. So I think we're out there, aren't we?
Yeah. I think we can close this segment up. So as normal, I'll close out with thank you very much for watching and supporting us. Okay, if you like this video, please Please, I always do this.
Please.
Please press like. Okay, right. Put your comments in underneath. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Misha, I'm out.
Me, keep my arm out, and thanks very much. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe, help us out on the channel so we can make more videos. Matt?
Yeah, it's a good job it's not please please press Pike Pickles or something like that. I really don't want it. Yeah, thank you again for watching. I hope you like this new format where we do 2 fixtures, and then you can just go straight to where your interests lie with whichever club you're supporting, and see what we've got to say on your behalf. That's me, Matt, out.